Hey guys, and welcome to Farming Simulator 2017 on GreenRiver. Beautiful weather for ducks, isn't it? Our crop's grown, we've got hail, and we can't do squat all because we don't have animals or anything like that. That being said, we do have a couple of great demands. Let's take a look at them. Canola and soybeans. The soybean one, though, I think is low. And we've got some canola which we may take in. I thought we had a lot more crop than this across the board, but apparently we don't. So I guess what we'll do is we'll do a little bit of fast time here, just to get past the storm. Hopefully we can. He says, hopefully he can. Apparently not. And no sooner than I hit the pause button, it disappears. So let's get harvesting. It's a case of we're back at the same time as we were yesterday. Whoa, that's loud in my headset. Oh, no wonder we still don't have all of our crop. It's in the darn trailer of the combine. Jeez. Excuse me, sir. It is not raining or hailing or any water coming out of the sky. And we can continue. Yay. I said we can continue. Oh dear. It's going to be one of those videos. Oh, is it actually filled within those couple of seconds? Dang. Alrighty then, I didn't realise it was that close to being filled. Oh, filled. Yeah, so now I need to refuel this thing. Kind of going to see how long it can last actually while having to be refueled from this harvest. Now it may be here a little while. Okay, let's bring the Optimum back. And we have traffic, people. I've been saying long enough that we'll have traffic. Oh, I've got to say this. Of course, I am camping. This is our second week camping. So we will be back next week. Beginning of next week. So I will not be able to answer or reply to any of your comments. Hopefully the moderators or those guys can look at that and keep an eye on that. I still need to currently ask them, as I've been saying for a while now, but I will. So please do not get butthurt if you are going to get butthurt about me not replying to you. It's because I am away without internet. And drop. Won't put the cultivator on this. I don't know what I'll put the cultivator on actually. Oh, eggs. Wow, this seems to be accelerating slowly. Ever so slowly. Not too sure what we'll do for tomorrow's map. I've been trying to figure that one out yet. Probably going to be Orchard, and then Dusty, and then the American map. Is what I am feeling. And then I will be happy as poop, because that's going to be the video's done. It's been stressful trying to get this far ahead. Not much time. I don't know if it's downright windy outside or whether it's trains. It's trains. Very nice day outside actually. Plodding along, and of course if I can get these videos done in time for when we're camping. I am recording this on the 26th for any of you that are wondering, of last month. Hopefully I can live stream during this week. I don't know if I will or not. Now I've got a load of archives to go up live, so I may start putting them up this week as well. The 26th. I will say that, because I am far, far behind. Buddy, am I far behind. So we'll do what we normally do. Do the outside round and blip on courseplay. Or a outside round, I'll probably do 2. This is quite a big field. Missed a little bit there. So I'm relaxing about harvesting. Harvesting the grain for the year. What's that? 30%? Nah, 25%. That's the combine signals mod. It does that. I'm running 2 different ones. I've got this one and the advanced combine or whatever it's called. For I think that's Orchard. I've got that one on. I think I prefer this one, just the signals one, so it does the beacons and the sound indicator. The other one, I like that it has a HUD. I just don't like the fact that it's manual unload on the pipe. You have to hit another button if you're doing it. It's a pain in the rear end. It really is. Which is is realistic. I 100% get that. I'm not just going to put the pipe out and it's going to go, okay, I can dump now. Poof, on the ground. But for me, using the controller, it's extra faff of going and hitting the button on the keyboard. I think is my big thing with it. And that's how I look for my mods, for the most part. Sometimes there's exemptions, depending on what they are, but a lot of the time it's how much of a faff is it from, while recording, having to put the controller down. And the IC on the Fent is one of them right now. And so is GPS. I can use GPS from the controller. I can start it, but I can't set it up and everything. And because there were some people that complained of the clickety-clackiness of the buttons from the controller, mainly the bumper buttons, which that's key. That's what you use, and every Xbox controller is the same. I've never heard of an Xbox One controller that the bumper buttons are quiet. I wish they were. I wish I could make mine quieter, because it does my head in. Now someone mentioned it to me, I'm very conscious of the... Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear that underneath, but I literally have the controller underneath the desk while playing. Big pain in the rear end. This is a real large field, I never realised. We're going to get a good yield from this one. Well, as we're going along, I'm not even using GPS, it's just going in a straight line. Let's get that set up. So, what field are we in? Oh, 18, beautiful. We'll do 3 headlands. Generate that to see what that looks like. That's somewhat correct. Not. And that no, and that is a really loud car outside. Good lord. I don't know how the police don't pull the cars over that have got exhaust leaks like that. It's blatantly obvious the car's absolutely foobar. I'm just looking to see if those courses are even going to work properly. They may. Let's throw caution in the wind and let it rock out on that course. As we were pretty much following the exact same course. Beautiful. Oh, we can't actually do anything anyway until it's passed. We've got 70 litres of fuel. I'll probably wait until we get down to about 10 litres of fuel. And fuel it up. And once it gets on the next course, we'll be able to drive next with no problem. Hopefully, anyway. Well, I guess while it's making its turn, I'm going to grab my flask of coffee, aka my cup of coffee. It's going to get hit against a tray, and well, we're just going to sit here and drink. That is my morning coffee right there, guys. I'm just sharing a coffee time with you. Yeah, man. There we go. That's very nearly full. Hopefully it'll be okay, drive course. Beautiful. 69 litres of fuel. I'll just use the cup with the actually that would make a pretty beautiful picture right there, let me tell you, laddie. I'll take another one just in case. How much green we got left? Oh, is the trolley full? Done. But well, hopefully we got a good one. Hoping the trees don't make it look too weird. And we're going to have to hurry on back. I may end up refueling now, actually. Looking at our fuel usage is up there. See how many litres we burn to just going to the farm with a full load of trailer. Stop sign? What stop sign? That was a stop signal right there, let me tell you. I'm so glad we don't have stop signs in the UK. Just seems the most pointless thing out there. And even over here in Canada, I don't understand it. Like, I get why. But just have a yield. I mean, people have surely got common sense, or are you trying to say otherwise there, Mr. Government? Simple yield. I mean, even stop signs aren't foolproof. And the rule of engagement over here, I presume, is the same in the US. It's a case of you got a four-way junction, crossroads. Of course, we have lots of them because of blocks and everything. Who got there first? Okay, you got there first. You get to go first, and then it was me. Okay, I get to go first, and then vice versa for whoever turns up there next. But let me tell you. You get some cars that just want to let you go. Oh, no, you were first. No, you were first. Oh, for goodness sake, I'm going. And it's just, the system falls apart just like a yield would. I guess that's probably why we have so many darn roundabouts in the UK. Because they work. Constant flow of traffic. Traffic's always going around it. That's probably the answer right there, to tell you the truth. How much have we got now? Oh, 33. Did I say 33? How do I have 33,000 of corn when it's only showing 7,000? I think this is off. This is its own storage, completely separate to the in-game stuff. Huh. Okay. Gonna learn today what new storage look like, let me tell you. That is neat. I wonder how hard it is to rip that out and put it in some farms. Run over the darn chickens. I wish giants didn't start you off with chickens. I like chickens. I don't like that when they're free roaming around the yard like that. I'm firmly against that. But there's just no sense. No sense of achievement there. Oh, yeah, I get a ton of eggs. What am I going to do with them? Can I be asked to sell them? Nah, we'll go over there once a year. And make the best part of 10 grand from spoiled eggs. It's funny. Giant software, you're so funny sometimes. Okay, a lot of the time. How's our combine doing? Probably full, to be honest. Yeah, it's going around with his pipe hanging out. What? Did it miss a row? Oh, you haven't missed an entire row, did you? How on earth have you missed an entire row? What the... How? Why? You started on it and then you skipped it. Oh, good grief. Courseplay, ladies and gentlemen. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't know why and how that did that, and I hate going through the crop. But it harvested it. Okay, this calls for a bird's eye view. How many people knew that? Of course I won't see the comment, but how many people knew that? How? How did it screw that up? Seriously. So it started on that one, it went around fine. And then it went, oh no, no. I don't like that row. I cut in here. And Combine go, you're gonna learn today what a mist row looks like, boy. And that's what a mist row looks like. Wow. Alrighty. Guess we're gonna go back around and get it done properly, like. And this is why I have this helicopter on this map. I love this thing. I'm so glad it got added back into the game. It's been a while since we've taken a flight, so there we go. Let's see if we can figure out actually what caused it. Because generally with courseplay, it won't skip rows like that. So obviously it got confused somewhere along the line, so let's have a look at the course generation. Maybe that's off. Courseplay did update recently. Of course, this has been a while, since the competition at least anyway. I think I updated. And hopefully stuff may be slowing down on cattle and crops, so they can work on this a bit more. I'm pretty sure I heard or read somewhere that the guys, Satis, I believe his name is, that made courseplay, and is the original founder of it, doesn't plan on dropping support for FarmSim, which I hope is the case, because courseplay, if it's not in FarmSim, I would say a lot of people would probably be done. Would they move over to courseplay? Oh, not courseplay, cattle crops? I don't know. And to be quite honest, from a tech demo standpoint, and understanding it is a tech demo and nothing more than a tech demo, am I pleased with what I've seen? Nope. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not. But I've never been one to say that courseplay is gonna be cattle crops is gonna be the best thing since sliced bread. I've always said we will see. It's hard to say when I've had a lot of people in my live stream say, what's your opinion on cattle crops before the tech demo? And it's a case of it's got the potential to be an absolute breathtaking game, but will it be? We will find out, and only that we can go by. And that's the key factor a lot of people forget is we don't know what it's going to be like. We've seen a tech demo. Tech demo is just to show proof of concept. This is what we've got so far. This is what we can do. Spin Tires was a tech demo before it went into the version that's currently on Steam, which I would argue that it's still a tech demo and is still no better than it was as a tech demo. I honestly think the tech demo was better. Yeah, I do, because it was so much more moddable. It was made by developers back then that gave a darn about the game, and not about some devs that I think probably written from the law, considering they had some illegal disagreements recently from motherland Russia about a year or so ago. It never got put out there, but it was blatantly obvious what it was about. They were using copyright vehicles and well, not necessarily trademarks, but it was blatantly obvious what vehicles they were. They weren't pretend vehicles. They looked exactly the same. You can't do that. You can't do that without licensing. And SES found that out the hard way. They almost got in trouble, and that is from Pavel's mouth in an interview with Squirrel one day, when I think American Truck Sim was just dropping. They met up with Mercedes-Benz for Euro Truck Sim, showed them what they've got, all the other companies, and they showed them what used to be Mercedes trucks in the game, Majestic. And they said, well, they're exact replicas. We could sue you if we wanted to. Why don't we do that? Or why shouldn't we do that, or something like that? And that's why we don't see pretend companies in ATS, because they want to go around it a better way now. They've learnt their lesson. That would have cost them. That could have easily been the end of SCS software, but it wasn't. And I honestly think that's probably what happened to Ovi and Spin Tires. Is a lot of legal disagreements were there, and the company's gone bye-bye. You could easily see what's going on. I know where the head office is. It's not too far away from where my grandparents used to live. It would be about not even an hour's trip to go down there. I always thought it'd be funny to take a trip down there one day to their offices, bang on their door. Hey, Spin Tires, what's going on? But I wouldn't be too surprised if we find out that building has been leased out to someone else at this point. Now and again, I bounce back and do my research and look it up. This game, I wish I got sold to developers who care, and publishers. I think Ovi could have been just a publisher. They necessarily didn't work on it. I believe there was a singular guy working on Spin Tires called Pavel, which was just destined for failure, wasn't it? Unfortunately. Shame. Now and again, I check by the Spin Tires forums and put my 2 cents in about, yep, the game's dead, guys, face it. Get a load of replies, no, it's not. Yes, it is. The publishers have probably gone under. I'll have to do a bit of digging on there now. I'm in that type of mood. probably end up getting myself banned by the moderators. But I think even the moderators are getting annoyed with it now. Like, I've seen one of them which always used to defend Olvi, but now is like, I can't do anything about it, guys. I can't even defend them. And when moderators which have met them are doing that, yeah. So I think what we'll do is, after we've got this field emptied, we're selling the grain. Because we've just broken 100,000 litres of soybean. So what we'll probably end up doing is renting a truck and trailer and just selling it in bulk like that. Probably just the in-game stuff, I won't use my trailer. My trailer I'll probably put in on... whoa! We could use that one, I guess. Probably put that one on Dusty Cove. If it'll fit. Those roads are very tight, so I don't even know if it'll ever fit on there. Use that as a bulker. Let's see what else is screwed up over here. Hopefully there's nothing else. Hey. Time will tell. Oh jeez. We just have the cruise control maxed out. Half the time when I want to take a drink, that's what I do. Oh, I also did a recalibration of my Xbox controller just before starting this video. So hopefully that's better than it was. A lot less jerky anyway. Sorry guys about that. Sort of jump there and pause momentarily before I actually pause the video. So, most of you know I'm into aircraft, and I heard this aircraft which I knew was a Second World War sort of old aircraft. You can tell it was a piston pounder, as the terminology is. Couldn't see it. Already flew over, but you could hear it. It sounded beautiful. So I opened up the flight tracker app, and the first aircraft I clicked on, because it didn't have a name badge above it, so it wasn't an airline, a Boeing B-17 from the United States. Yep. I love the fact there's a lot of those stuff around here. I don't even need to empty this. So that was the excitement for the day. Alright, what I was going to do is figure out mechanization, so we'll go ahead and do that now. Now in theory, this will be the last time I record on this map for about 2 weeks now. If I have plenty of time, what I may do is, even if it's just in backlog, so I can just upload it when I'm back, and say render it whenever I'm on the computer up when we're camping, which isn't often. I stay away from the computer. There's towards the back end into the second week, if it's kind of crappy weather out, rainy and stuff like that, then I will jump on it and play a little something. What that is, I don't know. Maybe flight sim or something, I don't know, so that takes up quite a bit of time. Sims or, I don't know, whatever. I can render the video up. But anyway, as I was saying, I digress. What I want to do is ideally get Monday's video for when we're back recorded, so I don't need to worry about it. Because I think we get back Sunday, so Monday we'll be unpacking. And then later Monday I need to record Tuesday's video. Something along those lines anyway. So what we'll do is we'll get this into a field and we will call it quits because harvesting is taking forever. And luckily we're not harvesting on Dusty Cove right now. We're planting. Getting ready to though. Getting real close to. Actually, that's the field I wanted in on. Here we go. No, I just dropped the weight. Really? What am I new? Now, if this straw's been set up correct, I know that in the config you can do it. I'm not sure if this fertilizes it up. For whatever reason, some people only have certain types of straw that fertilize. It's a natural byproduct. It's going to fertilize. No, looks like it doesn't. Yeah, interesting. Let's do one row for you guys. It feels like we've been doing this a lot of late though, is cultivation, ploughing, seeding. I think every map we're doing stuff on right now, we are opposites. So we're ending this harvest, going into harvesting on, slowly going into harvesting on Dusty Cove. Harvesting right now on County Lines. Orchard, I think we've got that field to harvest. Then we're done. But the maps I'm not using seasons on, I'm just going to try and do a quick turnover, raid on stuff like that. And I am yawning my head off right now too. So hopefully we've got our fun now. I'll sort the audio out, put that in the files. Trying to streamline things as much as possible for this week, because this is the time crunch. I've only got this week to do everything in. So ideally I want to get it done straight away, and then I can work on those live streams, getting them out for you guys. It's always a time crunch, I swear. Always. Alrighty, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of GreenRiver. We'll be back tomorrow with Orchard Farm, which is supposed to be out soon, for any of you guys that are wondering. I'll have to open up the video saying about that, because last I knew it was coming out. Hopefully I get corrected if I'm wrong on that one, but last I heard it was due out this month, supposedly, I don't know. So until next time guys, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you on the flip side tomorrow. Later.